Absolutely. I think most of his points came off gut wrenches in that match. So that's something that you got to be scared about if you're one of these two guys, or even Reese Humphrey, who's sitting out. But
They got to
we
get
won't
to him.
we won't get ahead of ourselves. We've got Dennis and Scott right now, looking for that spot in the finals against Maple, and Scott's going to be in the red here. Scott's in the blue. Dennis is in the red.
Coleman Scott, coming off a third-place finish at the U.S. Open, was upset, maybe one of the biggest upsets of the tournament, when he lost to Ali Nazer in a tight one, and then just ripped through the backside, beating a lot of hammers, including, I want to say Daniel Dennis. Not positive about that. And so we'll see. Are we going to get the front side Coleman Scott, or are we going to see the backside version? We'll see.
Right. He's been up and down. But if he's firing, he can win this. You know, he's going to be right there in there with the best of them. So, going to want to see him be a little bit more offensive. You know, get to his ducks. He's great with his ducks.
Yeah, good stuff with elbow control. Also powerful from space with his double leg. We all know he's got a pretty solid cradle he can hit from time to time. As Dennis maybe thinking upper body, looking foot sweep there. There's a great kind of low double there from Coleman. Quick finish, and he'll jump out to a 2-0 lead. Coleman Scott on the board first.
It was a nice misdirection, too. It's almost like he pulled to the left but shot underneath to the right and popped his head out to the left. So left, right, left, a little misdirection, back and forth for you. It's all fluid, though, which is what makes him so successful. He's so smooth and fluid with his actions.
High-level technique there from Coleman Scott. That's what, you know, you're a disciple of John Smith and at Oklahoma State. They put out some technicians, and now he's begun his coaching career, just named the interim head coach at UNC. And so he's got a lot going on right now, training to make a world team, and as well as developing his athletes down at North Carolina.
Well, I mean, it's great for North Carolina to have a guy like Coleman Scott at the helm.
No question. And there's that throw. Oh, he's going to bomb him over. Daniel Dennis has him in some trouble. And Coleman able to recover. What a throw. He went for that earlier in the match. Coleman was able to avoid it. This time, Daniel Dennis gets it, puts Coleman right on his back. Now Coleman Scott has got to react here, trailing by 2, but still only a 2-point lead here. But the 4 favors Daniel Dennis.
Do not look away. I will say we've got some big Hawkeyes right behind us. Mr. Brands, we got Bobby Telford right behind us. I heard a big scream. And Daniel Dennis, man, that's a big move for him, big momentum, confidence booster. So anybody's match moving forward.
No doubt about it. Daniel Dennis always been dangerous. Kind of took some time away from the freestyle game since graduating from Iowa. He's a multiple All-American, NCAA finalist.
Well, another one of these guys that we maybe see could have made huge strides from wrestling in that open to now here at the trials. So we head to the break.
4-2 lead for Daniel Dennis. Potential big upset looming here for the Hawkeye. And he's going to have to stay on the attack. You don't want to give, I mean, Coleman, he can beat you so many different ways. He can get a gut going. He can get his laces going. And he's got so many leg attacks. You can't ever feel super comfortable against someone like Coleman Scott.
Right, but I think if you're Dennis, you want to get back to your offense, your ties. You know, you don't want to let Coleman have that elbow control. But outside of that, it looks like Dennis has been very comfortable in the tie-ups.
Yeah, super comfortable.
And it's almost keeping Coleman at bay, you know, a little bit with his offense.
Dennis always been good with the 2-on-1. You know, not really known as a thrower per se, but maybe made some developments there. Looking great technically so far. So 2:37 on the clock, 4-2 lead for Daniel Dennis. Coleman Scott picking up his motion a little bit here.
Deadlock 2-2 in the bout between Stever and Russell on mat 1.
There's a shot attempt by Daniel Dennis. Coleman gonna fire one from space. Coleman with a noticeable size advantage here.
Yeah, he does appear to be a bit bigger.
There's that double leg kind of elbow control.
Yeah, he ducked right into it.
Yeah.
But Dennis, nice job catching him with his underhook. And again, snuffing out Coleman Scott's offense. There's just 2 minutes to go. And right now, Daniel Dennis looking good because remember, he would have criteria advantage even if Coleman Scott gets a takedown.
Yeah, Coleman needs 3 points here. 2's not going to get it done. So a minute 40 on the clock, 2-on-1, and as I mentioned, Dennis super comfortable in this position. You see Coleman working those level change fakes. And there's a shot from Coleman and able to pull him right up is Daniel Dennis. Great position from Daniel Dennis. And now great re-attack. He's in on the like rubber knee defense from Coleman Scott. Now Dennis in position to extend his lead here. Looking to work up here. And Coleman's got to be on. There's a cut for 2 more for Daniel Dennis. He's rolling him up here. 8-2 lead for Daniel Dennis. Pulling the upset of the day so far. Big lead here. Now Coleman Scott's back against the wall.
Yeah.
51 seconds here. Coleman only been able to score on that one attack. There's a snap, getting the angle.
Dennis has been so solid in this match. His defense, as soon as I say that.
There's a double for 2. And now, but Coleman's going to need to get some turns going here. He's
Absolutely.
still down by 4. And looking high gut is Coleman Scott. But I don't think he's going to be able to get it. No turn there.
So at this point, this is a scenario. Coleman Scott has to get a 4-point move.
Yeah.
No bones about it.
Collar tie there for Daniel Dennis.
That's 4-2.
Snap and clear there from Coleman Scott. And Dennis can evade here. Let's see. They're going to pull him back to center here. 13 seconds to go. There's a nice shot from Coleman Scott. 6 seconds to go. He's going to need more than just a takedown. He's going to need to get a turn or 2. And time's going to run out. Daniel Dennis going to pull the upset, 8-6 over Coleman Scott. Unbelievable job by Daniel Dennis. He looked fantastic there.
Yeah, very strategic match. Wrestled exactly how